start these off. Well, we don't like to do these and have anything that's depressing or not funny, but we have to start with a public service announcement of what we witnessed yesterday with the tour bus in Cleveland.
It's funny you brought
about crosswalks.
No, I even wanted to go a step farther and be like, tribute to this guy. I'm sorry we don't know who you are because I don't think they've released his name yet, but I felt really bad about that.
Yeah. So you guys forever have made fun of me for I refuse to cross a crosswalk in downtown Cleveland unless it says it's time to go.
You refuse to cross a crosswalk in downtown anywhere or suburbia anywhere.
That's actually true.
So it's not something that's just been designated to a few blocks in Cleveland. Right. You won't do it anywhere. But now it makes a lot of fucking sense.
Right. See, and for anybody who doesn't live in Cleveland that's listening to this, it was awful. Yesterday we had, and everybody who was in our building, just was watching the unfortunate incident, but we had an older gentleman, turned out he was 91 years old, get hit by Gary Newman's tour bus. And the dude was just in a crosswalk.
That sucks.
So he was going, as a matter of fact, he was, so the geography for everybody who doesn't know, I'll get to that in a second. He was walking south. So he was walking away from the lake. So his back was to the lake. The bus was traveling south, making a right to go west.
Yes.
So dude didn't even see it coming.
No.
Like it got him from behind.
Yeah, like clipped him from behind when he was crossing, right?
Yeah. And anybody can look this up, and it's on Cleveland News. It was pretty bad because he got run over. He didn't get hit. He got run over.
No, yeah. I mean,
but in all seriousness, like that's why, like, I'm serious. You can't cross that shit without waiting for it to be your turn for a lot of reasons. One is because if you do get hit and survive and you're in that crosswalk and it wasn't your turn to walk, you're liable for that. So fuck that, because now you're going to be laid up in the hospital and it's your fault.
And I don't think the driver got arrested, right?
It probably turned out that the guy was in the crosswalk wasn't supposed to.
They said that that the driver wasn't arrested.
Yeah. So the other thing is, I see people all the time not look. They just see that it's their light and they just start going. Whether there's somebody in that crosswalk or not, they're not looking. They look at the light or they look left and turn right. I see it all the time.
Well, we were talking about this morning, or was it yesterday morning? This morning, or was it this morning?
No, because it happened.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So this morning, because we were talking with Garrett, about that. I on my way to work, on my way home from work, when I'm walking to work, I have my headphones in all the time.
Right.
So now I'm very, very, like I still have my headphones in. It hasn't changed my habit at all. But I mean, like walking out of the building and across the street, like I'm super I'm like defensive walking.
Yeah, you have to.
I'm very, very aware of it because I told you, like that crosswalk that's kind of right by where we go into work.
Joe's fighting arena.
Fucking shit. I've gotten in so many almost fights there. And it's the same corner, the same discussion almost. Like you can almost like talk about, you can almost say exactly what, like when this happens again, and it will, when this happens again, I already know how the argument's going to go. I'm going to start walking, and in this, I'm not in the wrong here. I'm at it's a pedestrian. You have the right of way.
Every time.
Every single time. It doesn't matter who.
Yes, that's right.
And most people know that. But what will happen is, because this has happened 5 times already, or 4, I don't know how many. I lost count because everything just goes red. But it's always in the morning. It's always like 6 in the morning, 2, 5, 4 in the morning. Not 4 in the morning.
4 in the morning?
No, I'm going the wrong way. 7 in the morning. On my way into work, and I start walking, and someone screeches, and they honk, and the guy rolls on his window and says, "What are you doing?" And I do the same thing every time. I don't say anything. I turn around, and I point to the sign that says pedestrian crosswalk. Got the right of way. Shut the fuck up. And, oh, damn it. I was going to try to get you on these without swearing, because in the, what was it, the flying one? I swore so much in that one, it made me uncomfortable.
You're over your quota?
Yeah, oh, yeah. So I was glad I already did it like 3 times.
We were dropping C-bombs in the last one.
Well, we were quoting somebody.
That's true.
So if you get mad at us for quoting somebody, you're just being a real cunt. Right. But that's what it was. We were quoting somebody. But yeah, and I'll point at the thing. The guy will just get mad and yell something back, and then I'll just throw my bag down. I'm like, let's go.
And
It's happened so many times.
I know.
One time I attacked his weight because I could tell from his. Now I was like, he ain't getting out. He ain't gonna be able to.
So you just went.
So this was I went
straight fat shaming.
Yeah. Oh, very. Yeah.
Okay.
I shouldn't have, but I did, and I'd probably do it again.
In a situation like that, people do things that they shouldn't do all the time. The good people look back and go, I really shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
The people who don't give a fuck about anybody.
At times.
Right. You.
Not universal, but at times. Like, I don't care about that guy.
Right.
That guy in the car, the last one I did it to.
So my public service announcement is you guys, and I'm looking at you because everybody at work makes fun of me for this.
And there's no one else here, so you don't have an option.
Well, I didn't want anybody to think that I was...
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Listen, at the end of the day, if you're listening to this right now and you're in a city, obey the crosswalk because everybody thinks that the pedestrian always has the right of way. That's bullshit. They don't.
No. That's a very common
and people do,
misconception. That people think that no matter what, I can run across the street, cars got to stop. That is not true.
No,
that is. I don't think that's ever been true. I don't know where that lie comes from.
It's just one of those things where it's like somebody got mad at somebody. Like, pedestrian always has the right of way. Somebody overheard that and go, you know what? That guy's right.
That's really good. I'm gonna start jaywalking all the time.
No, you don't have the right of way.
No, you don't. That's actually why they draw lines as to where you're allowed to walk. And that's why they put signs up, electrical signs that are literally for dumb people, where it's a big red hand that says no, and it's a nice lit up walking person that says yes.
Yeah.
They have to dumb it down for people who still think that they have the right of way no matter what. So
anyhow, seriously an unfortunate thing that happened.
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
The poor family of that guy who, he was 91. You go 91 years on this earth to have it taken away from you from behind.
And that happens.
And a bus.
That sucks.
Yeah. So
whatever. Sorry, I'm very sorry for whoever you are, sir. I don't think they've released your name yet, but I can tell you that it was a pretty sad, even for people that didn't know you. I mean, like there were people like at work that were like, how unbelievably sad that was. And it really, really was. And really, really sorry. I hope his family's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Now let's switch gears and go to the completely different direction.
A completely different direction.
I mean, literally the complete opposite of this.
How did you even bring this up?
The same way that I come across everything in my stupid life. YouTube rabbit hole.
Okay.
And I was blown away. Because once I found this, let me start off. So first, I think I was watching like fight highlights. Then it was fight highlights turned into interviews. Then the interview from the fighter then turns into someone else doing an interview. Then I would watch a music video. Then I would watch that person from the music video yelling at someone like live on stage and trying to get them thrown out of the show. Okay. Then that turns into a fight video. Then it turns into like a stupid fight video. Then a funny fight video. Then funny speeches. Then it was, and here's where I got there. It said AVN acceptance speech. Okay. I didn't know what AVN was.
Do you want to tell anybody yet what it is or not quite yet?
Might as well, man. Okay. But actually, I had to look it up because I didn't know.
Right, yeah.
So I found out it's a porn award show. For those of you, and I'm sure there aren't very many of you that don't know what porn is. Porn is when people get paid to fornicate for other people. And then other people watch it. I think that's pretty much it. But what I did not know...
other people watch
it. What I didn't know was that there's awards for it. Now, there's awards for everything, obviously. There's music awards. There's...
The ESPYs.
I don't even understand the ESPYs. Your award is your $300 million contract, dummy. You don't need a trophy.
Yeah. Sweet dunk. Here's a trophy made of plastic.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You can throw away.
Right. Exactly.
Obviously, there's movie awards, there's music awards, ESPYs, Golden Globes. I mean, there's awards for video games.
Yeah.
That's insane. The best video game. There's commercial awards. So I guess I don't know why I was so blown away, no pun intended, that there are porn awards. So this guy, actually, it was a girl that was giving the acceptance speech. And it was funny because she was just like, I do this, I got an award. She was clearly drunk, which I'm like, why wouldn't you be, man?
Right, yeah.
Then I just see below that, because obviously when you go to YouTube, you're watching a video, there's like 20 different related. And I watched like 20 of them. Most of them are kind of down to earth. Like they just kind of understand like, okay, we're not really actors.
Right.
Then you come across others that truly believe what they're doing is not banging on camera for people to watch in their basement when they have 10 minutes. That truly believe what they're doing is an art form.
Okay.
Which is very, very funny to me. So naturally, what did I do? Like an adult, I brought this to you.
Right.
And we just started kind of looking into some of these things. And we found out that like these award shows they're legit award shows. I mean, I thought there was going to be like 5 awards and everyone goes off and just kind of, have parties. But there's like 30 different categories.
I like you, and
some
I
that are
guess
kind of hard to understand.
It's naivety, but I had no idea this was a thing either. And when you brought it to my attention, I Googled it. And first off, as soon as you start Googling anything related to porn,
it's a great time. Yeah,
you are
no.
Okay. You are bound to come across something that you wish you hadn't seen.
Oh yeah.
But so I think you wanted to play some of these acceptance things, right? But while you're doing that. And we can go through some of these categories, but we can't go through them all because some of them I'm just not comfortable even saying.
No, I know, I get that.
But
I want to go through the ones that are you're kind of blown away by because I got to stop saying that.
Yeah. It's just the joke writes itself, but
yeah, but it's the I don't know. I think it kind of goes back to some of the interviews because some of the interviews were just like inside the actor's studio. Where there's guys sitting on a couch wearing glasses, legs crossed, and they're asking questions. And
like sophisticated?
Very sophisticated. Okay. And so when you don't know what it is or who they are, especially when it's a guy, no one knows porn guy actors. There's been some pretty famous, I think, porn star that were women, like that actually went into like real TV, real movies, like who's that real? Tracy Lords she was actually in Blade. That's how I know who it is.
Blade.
She was in the very first Blade movie, but she was like a porn actress who ended up somehow crossing over into actual movies.
Oh, Wesley Snipes, the vampire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like something like that, or Jenna Jameson was another real famous because she was in the Howard Stern movie and all the time. But no one knows the guy porn actors except for that one fat dude that.
Ron Jeremy.
Yeah, except like, oh, here, ladies.
Right.
How come more ladies don't watch porn?
Right. I wonder.
Yeah, amazing. God, what a treat. But yeah, he was kind of sitting there. I didn't know who he was or what he was talking about. And then the interviewer was like, so in your industry, I'm like, oh shit, what are they talking about? I was like, I guess explain some of the challenges of your industry that some people just don't know. And he's like, it's a really good question. It's not one that I get asked a lot because the industry in itself is difficult. It's difficult to break into. It's difficult this and that.
Difficult to break into.
Yeah, I don't think it's very hard. Then he was just like, I don't know. Like, let me give you an example. Like, I don't know, Asian gangbang. And I'm like, whoa, what? And he's giving an example. And I'm like, oh, he's a porn actor. But it was the whole. And then I watched. It was like a 10-minute interview, and I'm like, what could he possibly be asking this guy?
Right.
That's that interesting past, how do I get into this?
and the thing that surprised me, it's hard to break into. I have no idea. Is it?
I think it's hard to be successful at.
Okay. If it's quote unquote mainstream pornography, and I did that on purpose for you.
Why are you? You're like a scientist whenever we talk about porn.
I did it on purpose.
The thing about adult pornography,
if it's like mainstream porn, or what they would consider to be mainstream versus amateur, okay, I get that. But the internet is flooded.
70% of the internet is porn.
Is that a real number? Or you just make it up another number?
70% of my internet is porn. Okay. Sorry, I haven't done. I don't know.
It's got to be high. But that anybody can shoot whatever they want on their phones or
upload. How hard is it?
Exactly.
Whatever. But yeah, maybe that's what I think he was saying, to be successful at it.
So do you want to start by playing some of these? Who do you? All right. Do you have one now, or are we going to have like an awkward silence?
No, it's okay. Just go to favorites. Okay. So this is I'm not going to say the guy's name because I don't really want to or care. But this is somebody just accepting a speech. It's only like a minute long.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, first of all, he's dressed like a fucking pirate. And he acts like one, too.
Kicks ass! My God, June, you're fucking brilliant.
Can you hit pause?
I can't even explain to you what this guy is wearing.
I don't even want to see it. The first thing I want to say, though, is I'm already happier with this award ceremony than any award ceremony that's on mainstream TV, and I'll tell you why. Like, if this was the Oscars, nobody would say, you're fucking brilliant. Nobody would go up there and go, woo! You know what I mean? But this guy, he's dude's high on life right now.
Probably cocaine, but
Okay.
yeah, probably life, a little bit, maybe a splash of life. I'm sticking with cocaine.
I'm also willing to bet, and I haven't heard this,
Okay.
I'm willing to bet that he's not going to go on some political stupid rant because he's got the stage.
I'm willing to bet he doesn't know what year it is or who is currently president, but we'll go ahead and keep playing it.
All right.
The directors I worked for now, thank you very much for June. You absolutely nailed it.
Okay, can we talk about that?
Can we talk about his slip up doing you?
You absolutely. This is a minute-long clip, and we're going to be talking about it for 20 minutes. First, I do want to back up. Now, what he is wearing is basically a leather. They look like snakeskin leather pants.
Okay.
A matching snakeskin coat that's ankle length. A white button-down shirt that is completely unbuttoned, but somehow still tucked in.
I fucking love this award show.
Yeah, this guy's a treat.
Robbie D and the crew, you're phenomenal. Captain Bra Bones, Oliver, the people that all made it happen. But June, my God, man, you put it all together and
Wait,
you
June
made
is a man?
It all happen. I couldn't have done it without you. Wouldn't have done it without you.
So he's loyal, and I think that's really good. Is
June
June a man? I have no idea.
is
I assumed it was a
historically a female name, but he said dude. June dude or something like that.
Oh, I don't know.
All right, well, back to
Let's
it.
finish this bitch off.
Yep.
And I could have done it with all you people out there. I really love you people with all my fucking heart.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I feel like fucking crying right now.
Oh,
You people fucking rock.
I love that shit.
AVN.
Okay, so I actually didn't have too much of a problem with that. I actually thought it was kind of entertaining. The one thing that I can't guarantee he was coked up, but when he said, I want to fucking cry, his teeth were grinding like crazy.
What was it? A close up?
Oh my God, he was like, we're gonna fucking cry. He's like a fucking psycho.
That's amazing.
But I mean, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, okay, and there were parts of it where I'm just like, calm down, dude. This isn't a real award. You know, it's like thinking like the direction was, I mean, phenomenal. No one else could have directed this movie.
Right.
Literally anyone could have directed this movie. You two are gonna go over there. You know what you're gonna do, and when you're done, let me know.
Right.
And action. So who else could have done this? It's not like, but whatever. I mean, hey, and then but you know, he was swearing up a storm. I think he was dressed like a complete buffoon. So I assume he realizes that, you know, probably ain't gonna get picked up by mainstream media.
Right.
You know, no one's gonna be like, hey, you want to be in that new Soderbergh movie? We're like, nah, you're probably just gonna keep doing porn, and you seem fine with that until the cocaine runs
I was
out.
going to say he's probably perfectly okay with that.
No, he seems fine with it, which I'm okay with. I'd be like, hey, dude, my problem is when it gets into like the inside the actor studio porn guy
Yeah.
that was acting as if, you know, they weren't talking about, so like, I don't know, a scene. How did you guys arrive at this scene?
Right.
Like, well, I took my pants down and we just went from there. It was a lot of improv. But I mean, yeah, that was driving me nuts.
Do you think like a director just goes, all right, here's your inspiration in this scene. You're a plumber, right? You're a working class citizen. You're a blue collar guy. You're just trying to fix a washing machine.
You have dad problems. There's no doubt you have daddy problems.
The plumber has dad problems?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't expect that twist, but
Well, it's porn.
Right.
You see, you're not thinking outside the box.
I would be a bad director.
Yeah.
I'd be a bad director.
So I guess apparently no one can.
Yeah.
Well, apparently
We
this is
just
the only-
proved.
you know,
Yeah.
you can't direct porn. So one thing off your list.
So then he says, you have your inspiration. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Like, I feel like this part, I was made for this part. Then he turns to the woman and he goes,
I was made for this part.
Yeah. He turns to the woman and he says, all right, you just want your washing machine to work, your dishwasher. You just want it to work. At the end of the day, you're just tired of being...
You have to wash these clothes.
Yeah.
You have kids.
Yeah. And your husband is away on business.
He's
again.
neglecting you. He's neglecting you.
Right.
And your kids are stressing you out. You need a release.
They're at school
You need a release.
Yeah.
You need a release.
That's it. Maybe we can direct this shit.
Actually, yeah. I think we actually just wrote a movie.
Right. Yeah. Do you have any more you want to play? Well, so...
why don't you... some of the other ones, like... You were uncomfortable playing some of the, or talking about some of the categories. I'm uncomfortable playing some of these.
You have to play
the butt one.
Yeah, I fucking love that.
I can't.
It's so funny.
It might be hard to find. Let me try.
All right. Well, you want me to go through some of these categories? Are we getting too off topic? People were complaining about that. So we're just all over the place.
I don't. We're still talking about porn and porn acceptance speeches.
What else do these people want, for Pete's sake?
Oh Christ! It was the very first one. There we go.
All right.
Let me.
Okay.
I don't want to say any names.
No, that's
Okay. She is completely surprised. I mean, didn't see this coming. She's been working so hard, finally getting the roles that she deserves.
Listen to that music.
I know.
Oh no. Wait, are you actually watching a porn right now?
No.
Are you sure? Because
Dude, mind your business.
I feel like
So first, right off the bat, I can tell you, like, she's wearing like this really elegant, amazing, like looking like gown,
like a gown,
like a beautiful, beautiful gown that you would wear.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. You can actually see her nipples in it.
Oh.
That
How
music
long is her walk to the stage?
She's tired.
Yeah.
So, kind of nervous. Sorry, guys. Well, first I want to thank Spiegler, of course.
Of course.
I mean, how could you leave them out? They're the best.
I want to thank XBiz for letting me be a part of this, and everybody who shot me. Sorry, I'm so nervous.
Wait a second.
And,
No, let's let that go.
I would like to thank my mommy for giving me this hot piece of ass.
Oh, my mommy.
Oh, and then she actually showed her butt.
Oh, that's on YouTube?
Yeah. They blurred it out.
What? They blurred it out. So they let a guy go on an F-bomb tirade. No problems. Girl shows what her mommy gave her, and they blur it out.
It's YouTube.
Oh.
What do you think? I was on the actual AVN website?
I did.
No, it's on YouTube.
Okay.
That's where I get all of my news.
All right.
I think it was really nice for her to mention her mom in her porn acceptance speech. I think her mom is probably just sitting at home like, well, my baby girl did it.
Yeah, I'm so
My
proud.
baby girl finally did it.
Yeah. All right,
That's
hold
too
on a
bad.
second here. We got to figure out what we want to do next here.
So, well, in my opinion, both of those two at least understood what they were getting awards for. The guy got a little off topic in terms he was like, "You're amazing, my God, who else could have directed this?" And that was a little, but that look again, the cocaine. This girl at least fully understood. I'm not a fucking actress. Look at what I'm wearing. I'm about to show you guys my butt. So, but I am curious because you were going through this and reading this, and I was just completely just floored. There are a lot of categories for this award show too, which is
Far
I think
too many.
way too. Well, there's way too many on the normal award show.
Yeah.
There should be like 10 tops.
So I want to go through some of these because they're pretty. Some of this stuff's pretty funny. Some of it I'm just not even going to say.
Okay.
All girl performer of the year. Okay, whatever. Best action thriller.
Wait, are the nominees on?
The winner was Vampires.
I was hoping for like Forrest Hump or
No,
Lethal Weapon XXX.
Vampires.
Ah, that sucks.
Best actor. I love this dude. Tommy Pistol.
Best actor.
Tommy Pistol. Best Actress, Sarah Love. Two Faces.
Wait, what does that mean?
No, I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Sarah Love, two V's. The name of the film was The Faces of Alice. So really what I did there was
Well,
I really fucked that up.
If I've understood anything, that people really love artsy porn.
Yeah.
So good for you, Sarah Love 2V.
Best all-girl group sex scene.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that seems... Wait. So is that going to all the girls in the scene or whoever directed it?
Man, that's actually a great question.
Well, we're going to have to do some more research.
Best all-girl movie. And the movie is called Angela Loves Women 3.
See, the problem with that is I didn't see 1 or 2, so I'd be completely
You
lost.
can't jump into 3.
No.
You can't do it.
No one...
Because see, the problem here is
I didn't go
you
right to
know
the dark.
plot.
I didn't go right to the Dark Knight Rises. I have to watch the Dark Knight first,
right.
and Batman Begins.
Right. Oh, I stepped on your dog.
Stop doing that.
Best all-girl series. The series is called Women Seeking Women.
Okay. I maybe you'll get to it, but this is kind of. I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of sexist.
How about this? Are you ready?
Why do all the girls get all the attention? Where's the best
I think we
man
know
orgy?
the answer to that.
All right.
Best amateur / pro-am movie. Now, do you think
Like, is that the equivalent? Is that the porn equivalent to indie flicks?
maybe right? Or that golf tournament or those tournaments where it's the pro-am where you're like, you're Tiger Woods golfing with me. You know what I mean? But do you think, like, in this scenario, you're the amateur, are you nervous about, like, oh my God, that's my favorite porn actress or actor right there, and I'm about to get...
Wait, so you're like, wait.
This is best pro-am, dude.
So, like, an amateur shoots a porn
Yeah.
with a porn actress? That's what that is?
I can only assume by the...
What's funnier? Let's assume that is what it is.
Okay.
No, I would be fucking horrified.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm scared now. I've been nervous with every sexual encounter I've ever had. And no one's recorded it. Most people don't even talk about it.
nervous.
I'm nervous talking about things I've done.
Okay, this is when it starts to get a little off the rails for me.
All right.
Just a little.
Okay.
I'm not terribly uncomfortable by this category.
You're making me uncomfortable by how uncomfortable you're talking about being.
The best anal movie.
Okay, well, it's specialized. That's
the movie that won the award was Anal Savages 3.
again, I don't. Man, 1 and 2 must have been really good.
Well, here's the
Savages. God
now,
damn.
keep in mind, these are the awards that were handed out at the beginning of this year. So this is for last year's films, right?
Oh, okay. I was going to say, because I'm not hearing a lot of this year's
Right.
like front runners.
Right. The best series is Anal Savages, which means
That's like a series.
which means they shot 1, 2, and 3 in the same year.
You know, that's not strange though, because Lord of the Rings was, I think, all filmed back to back to back. So
Oh man!
I mean, probably a lower budget, but it's the same concept.
Look, I'm not gonna.
Peter Jackson and Tommy Pistol.
Right. Yeah. No surprise here. The award for best anal sex scene went to the Anal Savages 3 movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, there would have been an uproar.
There's a best anthology movie. There's a best art direction.
Well, stop. That's okay. Now that's this is what I want to. This is where I start kind of getting like, you guys are forgetting what you're doing or who you're doing. Best art direction.
Well, yeah, the winner, Justice League XXX.
So they had kind of elaborate costumes they were banging out in.
Best BDSM movie. Best boy / girl sex scene. Best cinematography.
Yeah,
Best comedy. That's right, my friend. Best comedy. Best continuing series. Best director. Best director of a foreign feature. I gotta skip.
All right. Okay. No. I don't want to skip that. I don't want to skip that. That again. That's my okay. I actually didn't have a problem with a lot of these titles because they were at least staying within their lane.
Yeah.
My problem is there was like best foreign movie. Like, I don't. What does that mean? Someone from Canada jumped in? Like, I don't.
Doesn't tell me the country.
Oh, then how can I really? Oh my god.
Best double penetration scene.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get into this.
Best drama. Now that's an award worth receiving.
Best drama.
Best drama. The film Half His Age, a teenage tragedy.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Half His Age.
Yeah.
A teen. Oh fuck! I went the wrong way with that. He's not the teenager.
Correct.
Because half the age of a teenager would be really young.
Yeah.
Okay, so so it's an older guy and a teenage girl.
Now let's
Presumably.
I'll let you
know
let's also
when
assume
I watch it. I'll let you know.
that half his age and the fact that she can't be younger than 18, which makes him 36.
Good. Oh, 19.
Oh yeah.
There's another
just
teen.
Forgotten.
Yeah, there's another teen before you get to 20.
Oh, so stupid.
Did you skip 19? I know people skip grades.
Wait a second. Maybe I'm not as. Is it possible?
Are you 42?
Yeah. No, I am now, but maybe I'm only 41.
Oh, that'd be great.
Wouldn't that be great? Best ethnic movie. Jesus Christ. Best ethnic interracial series. Best girl scene. The film I Am Katrina. Evil Angel Films. Best Gonzo movie?
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I'm not
Googling that one. I already Googled BDSM.
And
I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to throw my phone out.
is that why you snapped it over your knee?
Yeah.
Best interracial movie. Best lewd propositions movie.
Wait, what? Best what?
Lewd proposition movie.
How many are those?
that's hilarious to me. How many lewd
lewd proposition movies?
How many lewd propositions do you have to make in a movie for it to become a potential winner in that category?
Can you give me an example right now of a lewd proposition?
A lewd proposition?
Not directed toward me.
No, well,
like a third person in the room that's not here.
No, you know what I'm not going to do? Roscoe. Hey, Roscoe. If you go fetch your bone... You know what I'm done.
You're sick. So well played. So that's okay. Because I immediately went right to Indecent Proposal with Robert Redford and Woody Harrelson and Demi Moore. Is it like that? Just way grosser.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Best male newcomer.
Come on. That was on purpose.
Best marketing campaign. Best MILF movie. I'm not surprised it's a thing.
No, I'm not either.
It's an odd thing.
It is, but I mean, the people that I saw in these videos seem to be having a good time.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, they were like, at the award show. Not Anal Savages 3. I didn't watch that. I haven't seen it yet.
Well, how could you? You didn't see 1 and 2.
Yeah, I know. I'd be completely lost.
Yeah.
I'm not going to watch it. But I don't know.
All right.
I don't know why I was so blown away that these are actual things. It's so, I don't know. It's so, I don't know. I guess when you think about it, I guess why wouldn't there be? I mean, they literally have video game awards.
Yeah.
And porn's been around a lot longer than video games. And actually, they should probably merge. I feel like those two worlds. I feel like those two worlds are similar.
It's an inevitability, my friend. Like with all this stuff.
No, I mean the people who play video games probably watch a lot of porn.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I meant like it's not long before they have virtual reality porn games, and that is definitely
for sure.
That is definitely something that's going to happen.
Hey, good news for our incel friends.
Right.
Fucking douchebag, you won't have to leave your house.
Things are looking up.
Yeah, looks like someone is not going to die alone.
Right.
You just have to make sure you have a really, really fast internet.
Right. Exactly. All right. Is there anything else on this?
Nah, I don't think so. Again, I just like a lot of these things happen. I come across something goofy. It always happens, and I do. I just come across something goofy. I'm like, I didn't know this was a thing, so we should probably talk about it. So I'm glad that we did. Couple quick updates on us.
On us. What's important?
What is important? Us.
Yeah.
We're actually still trucking along with a lot of these, man. These a I think the last episode, no, not the last episode, 2 episodes ago, because now that we're on iTunes and YouTube, which please subscribe to YouTube, please subscribe to iTunes.
Yeah.
Definitely give us some ratings. We're getting a couple more ratings, which is nice. It's helped kind of like, giving us some more feedback. We do like that. But give us some more feedback as to what you think. Like, I'm sure some people probably going to be coming out the woodwork to have us do another repeat of this, but in more depth and probably with a guest star. But yeah, definitely rate, check it out. Let us know what you guys think. If you guys have any topics or anything you think would be interesting, we'll definitely want to listen and try it out. I mean, he and I have a lot that are kind of on deck here, but we're open to what anyone else wants to talk about. So check us out, give us a follow. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah, we're on Twitter. We don't do a lot on there. We're getting a lot of well, I shouldn't say a lot. I mean, it's all relative, isn't it? But more and more folks on Instagram. But it does help us, so we appreciate it.
Yeah, reach out, let us know.
All right,
Thanks for listening.